Good morning, Angie. Good morning, K baby. Good morning, my ill. Good morning, my Negro. Good morning. This ain't even the real live. This ain't even the real live, man. Y'all know I got to do a Mon Pa motherfucking episode tonight. It's coming tonight. Yep. Good morning. Who said that? K baby said, I knew you was coming. Girl, I'm coming with the canned goods, you heard? Ew, what's going on, boo? What's going on? Ew, you gotta come up, you gonna have to come on tonight, cause I got to laugh with you. We gonna laugh at, and I know you don't know the Mon Pa episode, but baby, I got to tell you and break down this whole sensational freaking lie, boy. I got up this morning, and I got a link, and I was like, what the fuck now? Mom and Pa is at it again. Something about some whole goddamn canned goods ass story. I had to be honest. I clicked off on that goddamn Levi because I ain't trying to hear about no goddamn indoctrination. I ain't get your ass out there and indoctrinate the shit. Get who the fuck cares? The world is gonna be what the world is gonna be, and the people that resides inside this world is gonna be what the heck they gonna be. Speaking on that intellectual topic, I don't know where these people get off. The comments be killing me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, the comments be taking me the fuck out. Somebody over there said, oh Lord, how long is this? Is this Friday? Cause this one long-winded ass man here. I was busting up. Anyway, that's here, there, or there. It just behooves me, that some, like relationships, like, this just my opinion. When you are an adult in relationships and you figure out that there is a problem in a relationship, right? Your first thing that you should do, in my opinion, is kind of what they did. They sought for counseling. That Miss Me Mo lady is their counselor. Okay? Now, mind you, the other guy that popped up there, I don't know what the fuck. He went to talking about some damn Will Smith and Jada, all that shit. Nobody knows what personally goes on inside of these people's homes. Only what you see on this fucking videos and audios and shit like that. And that's where we develop the intellect part of having opinions on people, right? However, had we not known or seen those things, right, we don't get to rationalize our, opinions, right? Opinions leads to other things, right? Sensationalizing to make things become and be aware to other people as if the shit is real. Right? Like the shit is real. Like what they're telling you is real. This is their goddamn facts, right? Everybody has closed doors. And there's a lot of shit that you're not going to see. So to that one man that was up there, hell, we don't know for a fact or not for a fact whether if goddamn Jada done threw a can of green beans at Will and Will done threw a can of corn at Jada. Who the fuck knows? And on that note, who the fuck cares? Hell, they got medical insurance. Go to the fucking doctor. It is what it is. But I just wanted to point this out before I go because, we're doing a live. We're doing a live. I'm doing a fucking live on it because that's my choice. And of course, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think. Period. But the Levi, I ain't trying to hear that shit because he is another statistic out here in this world that has done absolutely nothing but kept it minimized, probably to his block, to the street where he lived, or none of that shit. We got 50 states plus Hawaii or whatever out here, right? You ain't fixing shit because people gonna be who the fuck they be. I don't give a fuck how much these people feel so enthused to talk about the occurring freaking events. Levi had a lot to say about Israel. Take your ass over there to Israel and fight that fucking war. Go help those people get back housing and go help bury the dead. May they rest in peace. Then you be doing some shit. Get your ass on live TV. Get your notarization from get your Purple Heart and all that shit from the fucking president. You get the fuck on with the damn shit. They always talk about fixing some shit. Fixing some shit. Yes, yes. One person can learn it from the next person, and pass it on to the next person. That shit can happen. But these people just don't face reality of the life. And that's just how I see it. This is it. This is it. This is the world. And if the world was going to be fixed to your expectations, it would have been done so a long time ago. Can we continue to reach and clean up some things out here? Yeah, probably amongst the people that is close and nearer to you. So all of that rubbish and bullshit or whatever, if it ain't reaching where it needs to be reached, I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Just keep on, just keep on talking. Maybe somebody will hear it and the world will be changed. It is what the fuck it is. Now, I want to express one point that I got out of it that made pretty sense, and this ain't taking no fucking sides. It is what it is. Now, it's a couple of points. When you tired of somebody, right, you eliminate the person. You eliminate the person. When you're running your channel, you have the power to do whatever you want to do on your fucking channel. So I couldn't help but to notice that once, the paw go down, she brings it back up. It's invited. So when you want that type of atmosphere around you, when you want to engage in something like that, you continue to put the invites back up. So he's back up because there's a rebuttal and she want to hear, what Paul has to say, because Mom got some shit to say. She bad, right? Remember all that shit she kept saying? She was bad and I wish a motherfucker would. Now, they do have some alleged personal ass shit going on behind the scene or whatever, right? This is where I stand when it comes to being personal, right? Because at this time, at this months and years that done passed or whatever, you would think that, relationships done locked up. Somebody done moved near or things have gotten better. But this shit here allegedly has done taken some goddamn turn, y'all. And I say allegedly because we are on fucking YouTube. And you never know exactly what the fuck it is. What the fuck it is. You never will fucking know. So you gotta take this shit with a grain of salt, like I keep fucking saying all the damn time. What time is it? 10:52. I got about 3 minutes with y'all. But that's another point. POI. When you tired of something, when something done got on your nerves, or you move the fuck around. You move the fuck around. So where is the intellect in that, right? You ain't gonna never fucking see it. Some things warrants people to have this sensational freaking lifestyle. It turns you on, it's entertaining to other people, all that shit, because it's sure the fuck entertaining to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. I be cracking the fuck up at this shit. I kid you not, boy. I be like, what type of motherfucking gorilla in the fucking zoo is this shit? Anyways, when you go to the zoo or to the circus, you bring your popcorn or your peanuts, whatever your little heart's desire out here. But it needed to be on the record, the pressure about, you gonna knock my teeth out. Knock my teeth out. I can understand Ma in her feelings. But what I can't understand is when somebody be talking all that badass shit, and she was over there typing all his shit too, y'all. Typing it the fuck away. So she got that shit on record. She got it on record, right? She over there typing away. Right, but when you talk all bunch of ass shit like that, shit, stay in your motherfucking ground. Stay in your motherfucking. You gonna knock my motherfucking teeth out? I'm gonna knock your motherfucking teeth out. But that wasn't really the POI. I gotta express this. The POI only came about in their intellectual relationship arguments, right? when he was only reiterating something about her past or her future, her in-live, guy or whoever the fuck she in the house with, right? But apparently there's been some altercations between the ex or the present sleeping, whatever. And they be into altercations up under their roof. When she shared the story, and she said that I had to throw some canned goods because my daughter was held in the hostage situation. And I'm like, where, y'all, you ran out the house half naked. Well, did the police ever go back to arrest this guy? Where's the rest of that goddamn story? So when you hear a half-ass story, it's kind of hard to engage or become infuriated when someone takes the story to have a conjunction on it that if something would happen to me like that, I'm gonna knock somebody's teeth out. See, so there's just partial a freaking story, when you get the part of the shit like that, yeah, it can be entangled and thrown all kind of freaking ways. So I'm listening to the counselor, the psychiatrist on the show. And I'm like, as a psychiatrist or a physical or psych therapy, whatever kind of therapy, right? At that moment, I'm sitting here going, whoa, whoa, whoa! I have to stop this session because it wasn't about I'm just gonna knock your teeth out. Personally, it was really, in my opinion, bouncing off of what I would do, knowing that she's capable of throwing cans of corn at someone in altercations. So I'm sitting here like, but you bad. You like tell people to pull up and shit and I'll fuck you up and I'm like, the energy that you put out when someone is doing the threatening, allegedly, use that same fucking energy. Where is that energy at? Where was that same motherfucking energy at? I'm like, what the fuck is this shit here? Ain't you gonna say, I'ma knock your motherfucking teeth out too? I couldn't get it. But this is just a little bit or whatever, right? Because, oh yeah, I'm coming live on this shit tonight. Ain't nobody studying that damn Levi fucking indoctrination ass shit. Everybody want to talk about, well, what part are you playing in fixing the world and doing this and helping people or whatever. Get your ass out there and go and fix the goddamn world. Take your ass on over to Israel where you motherfucker don't even belong and go on and fix that shit. Everybody has a spot in life. Everybody has a spot in life. And what your spot is just your freaking spot. And don't have to be endorsed or intricated or extra intricated to the whole fucking world. Go fix your little goddamn ass circle. He had the nerves to sit up there and say that he know, well, these are my best and favorite goddamn people in the world. I'm like, you don't even know these goddamn people. I don't know where these people get off, just because it's YouTube and you done met somebody through YouTube, that all of a sudden that they get to be this type of level of a person or this type of level of a person, and you like don't even really know the person, to be some weird ass shit. But the truth be told, I don't think, in my opinion, that Paul likes none of these motherfuckers, and that's just my goddamn opinion. I really don't. I don't. Nah. Everybody likes to talk, hear they self say some shit, but I don't know. That's just the feeling that I'm getting. Like, he ain't trying to hear this goddamn shit. He's 7 figures now. He ain't trying to hear that. People with 7 figures don't be sitting around listening to no motherfucking hogwash shit like this. People with seven figures, I don't even know. I mean, I can't imagine. I can't. I know if I was rich, y'all better be glad I ain't hit that Powerball. I was telling my homegirl the other day, shit, hell yeah, you gonna hate the fuck on me. Man, with me 1.7 fucking billion. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna think I'm all of that and a fucking can of goddamn corn. Yes, the fuck I am. And I wouldn't give a fuck who thought about it. But they arguments, mom and pop arguments, because they like to use the one word, weird. The whole fucking world is weird. There's a whole lot of shit going on in this world that we can't understand. And when you don't really understand it, you just move the fuck away from around it and worry about you, right? But Mom and Pop, this episode number 2 for me. Y'all keep bringing that shit, cause I'm gonna keep dropping that shit. And it is what it is, and I don't give a fuck. But I don't even want to get off because I be wanting to tell I got to pay a list. I'm coming live tonight. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't like people at all. Good morning. Who thinks that they just all of that. She was upset though, y'all. She put it. Hi, Joe. Good morning, Joe. That that damn knocking her teeth out. Now, I don't know why they ain't moved in together yet. Do you know if they'd moved in together and cut out all of that shit about the past, the ex-husbands and the ex-wives and shit? Y'all know this, they wouldn't even be having this type of shit. So, I mean, a year ago or so, she was packing up and the daughter was gonna be getting the rent money or whatever from the live-in husband, ex-husband or whatever, cause she done, banging on his ankles over there, or some shit like that. I think, but you put out here, like, I'm moving and this or this or that, and that shit ain't happened. Why that ain't happen? So somebody must really didn't want somebody. Something ain't right. It don't take that damn long to get together. It don't take that long to do the holy matrimony stuff. So I guess that YouTube ended up being there. You know how you go see the pastor and stuff like that to distinguish whether if, this would be the right marriage or something. I don't know. But, baby, you talking about some toxic shit, boy. I wonder if their marriage probably would have been toxic. They probably would have been in the house, arguing and fighting every fucking day and shit and throwing canned goods. I'm around here donating canned goods and they around here throwing canned goods at each other. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this shit here? I was asleep, BK. I was asleep, and I woke up. I was like, "Oh, what is this?" They got laughing emojis all in my phone and shit. I said, "Well, I'll check it out," because I've been trying to stay away. I've been like, you know what? No, and no, But when it comes to YouTube, this is YouTube, right? I'm gonna go ahead on and do the level of what these people do. But baby, when I click off of YouTube, Papoose is in a whole nother different level of a fucking game called life out here. I'm in the motherfucking Monopoly fucking game out here. In my real life, honey. Not on this goddamn shit here. This is entertainment purpose only. But baby, I'm glad that they are getting counseling. They're seeking counseling on YouTube, okay? And it just may work. They needed to get all of this out, so now she can really, have the U-Haul pull up and she can get rid of the DoorDash. She ain't gonna have to do that no more. She pull up on the nigga with the damn 7 figure. All her DoorDash and shit, life will be over with. She don't need that shit no more. So, it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess, Pa, he's going to have to fill out his prenup, so in case she throw a can of corn, she don't get to walk away with 7 figures. Now, the way that I see it, because there's no resolution to this shit on YouTube. There's no resolution. None. There's no resolution to this shit. Right? She go, she probably gonna straighten up her act now, knowing that he is worth 7 fucking digits. Ain't nothing like it, man. Shit. So I asked her to put that apron on, be dusting, cleaning, mopping, all that shit. What you want, babe? Shit, she finna straighten that motherfucker act up quick. She gonna get some get right act on her ass today. Good morning, Korea. I ain't lying. 7 digits make any goddamn woman act the fuck right. Shit. All that there talk. And he called the bluff. Oh, I'm gonna play the fucking recording. Oh, I'm gonna play that fucking part on this motherfucking live. I don't get no food. Right? Entertainment purpose only, honey. But he called the bluff on one, right? Deflect like a motherfucker. Damn, I'm like, I know women ain't got no balls. But damn, we do got some type of stamina, from the heart, especially when you out here acting like you hardcore, right? Man, he said, well, say it. I'm gonna play it for y'all. I ain't gonna say what it is, right? Because I gotta get y'all to come back, right? I gotta get y'all to come back. And I swear to God, she paused for a minute. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't do it because you do it. Well, you do it like you do it first. If you do it first, then I'm gonna do it second, and then I'm gonna say that, well, you did it first. It's a whole bunch of kindergarten and shit, right? But yeah, she never did it. She deflected, turned to flip the conversation around, right, to something else, which, yeah, I'm gonna play it for y'all. I promise y'all I'm playing that shit, but the shit was hilarious. I'm like, bro, I'll bring it on. I ain't having no popcorn this morning, but I'm sure gonna sit here and eat the fuck out these frosted flakes with this banana and a little tab of sugar on it, because that's how I like it. That's how I like it. What's going on, Rated R? Rated R. I know you miss Ma and Pa, because you don't be watching that shit. Ma and Pa was hilarious this morning. Could you believe that they have finally sought YouTube counseling? They sought counseling, so they might be able to pull it off. See, last year, baby, she was moving out, and then the payments from the house, this big old mansion that she was living in, it's gonna be coming from the guy that's laying up in there shackled to the bed, getting his ankles knocked every day, right? And the daughter was going to be taking the payments up, to send to her while she take off right now. But I don't think that she knew that Pa was up at the 7-digit figure. He announced that shit, right? Then, baby, when I say, a little bit of her attitude kind of tuned in, it tuned up a little bit over there. But she was still keen on the fact that he was talking about, hey, if your situation is like your situation under your roof over there with your past 2, 3, 4, 5 husbands and Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike and stuff like, he was like, listen, I'm going to have to defend myself. Because if you throw a can of string beans at me, shit, I'm going to have to go and brush you off of the teeth, right? So I'm sitting over here like, But the counselor, she jumped in and she kept saying that, the threats is what escalates an argument. Okay, once an intellect person realizes that an argument is escalating, and there are some things when you say what you say, you kind of can't take that back, right? But the smart so-called intellect of the freaking channel don't even shut it down. Warns it. Bring it on, bring it on. Now, the reason why that I can't get down and say yippee-ki-yay to the counselor is because if the counselor isn't smart enough to realize this sensational attitudes that is prompting entertainment to the public out here, why would you put all of your invested knowledge of becoming a fucking counselor to counsel people out in the open? If they thought something like this was educational at all, at an intellectual fucking level, then I need to start smoking fucking crack. You hear me, Brady? You hear me? Who in the fuck at over the age of 30, 40, 50 wants to cancel? Who gonna cancel some shit like this? Who? Who? Out in the public. They don't want no damn counsel. They want to be in this hot tamale ass shit that they are doing. Because adults that uses common sense knows that if they don't want it, you become in control of your own self and you shut it down. That's the only freaking counseling of advice had I been the counselor would have offered on no goddamn charge. This is free. This is free fucking knowledge. Nobody wanna hear y'all goddamn shit. You either loving, fucking, or killing. Pick y'all fucking struggle. And if none of them three don't fit, shut this shit down. Nobody. But see, when people cares, to listen, like most of us has done. Most of people go and watch all that goddamn reality ass shit, and this is exactly what this is turning into. A reality freaking show. This is turning into a reality show. I don't know who's producing it or who's writing the fucking scripts up. I don't know. Really don't give a fuck. But when it turns into something like this, ain't no advice for this shit. Ain't no advice. This is some laughable, opinionated ass shit amongst freaking adults. There's a rule of thumb out here in this world that applies to indoctrination as well. Sometimes if it's at a level of being fucking broke, you can't fix shit. You just move the fuck on. Go find something else. I don't know, y'all. Shit is crazy. What's going on, Miss Brown Sugar? Yeah, you miss Mom and Pa. You miss Mom and Papa. Carib. Oh, it's going to get broken down a whole lot more, honey. I just got, we're going to go with what they said on the video. That's that. Put that bitch on private. I don't give a fuck because I got it any motherfucking way. It is what it is. And I'm using it on the first goddamn freedom of speech and fair act use. Says everybody like, well, yeah, we're going to talk about being educated, knowledgeable, intellect, toxic relationships, how to get out of them. And then I heard Paul say something about, most men who has a substantial amount of money, right? It makes it easier for them, to leave dirty relationships so that things don't get out of hand where both parties lands themselves incarcerated, right? Well, guess what, women? That shit works the same damn way. And I be trying to tell my women out there, for all you women that got those type of men like that, and you go into the fucking grocery store and he like, babe, here go $500, get some more extra this, extra that shit. And your ass better be rolling up a motherfucking 20, putting it in your goddamn stinky stash. It ain't per se stealing, because it's y'all money, because y'all together, right? However, you can obtain a safety net all kind of fucking goddamn ways. You guys to be one complete smart dummy out there if your ass dumb. Because you want to, he trusts me. Oh, he ain't going, shit, fuck all of that. Because at the end of the day, it's really, even in a marriage, people going to be for themselves. They're going to make sure that themselves are covered completely with the goddamn plan, because we have to acknowledge the fact that there is always that, I told y'all, we had the live on it, that word, what if? What if? What if? And this even applies to the fact that, oh my God, y'all forgot to do life insurance policies and things of sort like that, right? And you're spending, but you living together, you marry, you this or that. As much money, we talking about 10, 15 years. And you ain't put away $5 and $20 a year, then you got enough cash to do the burial and move the fuck on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and wait a minute though, Miss Brown. Pa even called out her mental illness. Now she didn't like that. She felt that they was having some personal confidentiality, love, relationship conversations and conveying, about each other's past. Let me tell y'all something, ladies and men's out here in this goddamn entertainment world. If he ain't liked it and put a motherfucking ring on it and you got motherfucking names tied into this as far as cars, houses, life insurance policies, bank accounts, and all that shit, man, your limit on your personal fucking past should be your first fucking priority. Period. Nigga ain't got to know everything to decide whether if he is in love with you or not. No, no, and no. And I'm saying that as some fucking relationship fucking knowledge. He ain't got to know. And it's vice versa. I'm not just saying this to be in favor of a woman because I'm a woman. I'm saying it also as a stance for the men. But what you put in a relationship is pretty much at the end of the road is what the fuck you gonna get out of it. Meaning that if you go into this relationship and you are a DoorDash driver and the nigga got 7 figures, don't you plan on leaving that fucking relationship with the 7 figures. That's where them prenups come in at. So it's best that you ante up your mother sucking goddamn, money. So when you go in with 500,000 and he goes in with 500,000, everybody walk away with the clean slate, ain't broke or none of that. But I do find it, weird because now in the economy out here, we do have a lot of women that's just not anteing up where they stand strong financially up against a man. You have to get your money up. When you get your money up, the same way that they feel about the outside world, people telling them, pull up, shut up, I beat your ass, and all of that shit, right? I got something else to say that came to mind before I get off here, because I'm going to invite Chi-Town Finest to my live, because I heard what she said, right? And I'm going to speak on that in 1 second, because I'm about to end this shit here with this goddamn entertaining ass fucking it is or it ain't fucking relationship, that type of shit. Good morning, Lil Mo, sweetheart. Good morning. Right. And y'all keep bringing it. I'm going to keep talking about it because it's entertaining and educational purpose only, right? And the fact that when you look at the age group out here, right? You look at the age group out here and you have to take that into factor. Put that into the fucking algorithm. Like, who the fuck are they really teaching some shit about a fucking goddamn relationship? Who the hell thinks that, like, they're the only ones that may have this type of relationship? There's a whole lot of other people, and the people that sits over and engage in whatever, they might well come on panel and talk about this, talk about how your husband threw a couple of cans of corn at your ass and all that shit, things like that. All I got to say is, woo, child, I'm so glad I ain't got the motherfucking type of problems. Yeah, I ain't got the problem. Shit, listen, the same way 7 figures can move around, this one here can move the fuck around. And you should always have yourself in a financial situation where you can move around. When you don't, you become tolerable, meaning that you will tolerate that shit. Money talks and bullshit walks when you get done. Right? Anyway, I'm saving that because I'm coming live tonight. I don't give a fuck. Now, invite. I'm going to drop the link. Chi-Town Finest. She can come if she want to, and if she don't, that's fine. We're going to come in peace on this because she said some things, and this was said about this whole Carrie suing Sylvia. And I got some questions, but I also have some things to say. Because she said some things that just didn't take a stance on being political correct about it. That's just how I feel. And I'm going to mention one of those things right now before I get off, because Chi-Town Finest stated that Carrie went into the police department, and the police told Carrie that what you don't have is harassment, but what you do have is copy of infringement rights. This is what you need. Here's my problem with that, Chi-Town Finest. You started your story off, and not once did you even mention anything about Carrie Kelly going to get him some real representation. That's where Carrie fucked up at, period. To me, in my opinion, Carrie took some advice from some people, I don't know, and jumped on the ball with, you know what, you right, she's playing my shit. Yep, I'm finna sue him. Then he pulls a number out of his head, proclaiming that this is what it was worth or what he deserves for that infraction. Granted, however, Carrie probably would have had some substantial freaking facts, some substantial winnings to his claim, had he waltzed his ass up into a paid attorney's office and got more validation on what the fuck he was proclaiming that was happening to him. You also mentioned, Chi-Town Finest, that Sylvia lied on the stuff. You said that Sylvia, on paperwork, I guess you said that you have it and you'll bring the receipts, claimed Kelly's work. I don't quite believe that until the paperwork's dropped. But however, I can't understand why Sylvia would want to claim something that she know is not her. So either that wasn't explained clarity, it just wasn't clear on what exactly did you mean by Sylvia jumping the gun, saying that that's her work. Do you mean that was her work as she put it out on her show, or are you saying that Sylvia was claiming that that's her audio and we don't recognize her voice? That's not her voice saying those things. But I just wanted to bring that to Chi-Town Finest, that when it comes to Carrie Kelly's situation with the lawsuit on Sylvia, the first thing that he should have gotten as advice from anybody that was his friends or his confidant or his go-to person was to, hey man, you need to seek an attorney. You need to seek an attorney to see what are your ins and outs on suing Sylvia. And I'm almost pretty sure that they would have advised him, once you stated, Chi-Town Finest, that he walked up into a police station, that an attorney probably would have advised him that this is something that you have to file in her county. You have this complaint against her. She lives over so-and-so, so-and-so. This is not something that we do in this jurisdiction. She's not from this jurisdiction. So, however, I'm pretty sure that Carrie Kelly could have gotten way more better advice on handling his situation pertaining to his audiobook that he felt was $10,000 that he should have compensating him, right? Now, where was he going to show this at? And I had another problem, though, Chi-Town Finest, because you did mention that he had a producer Why isn't there paperwork, like out, where the court paper, like the producer, the produ why wasn't his material guarded? Guarded, right? Guarded, because you got to pay for all that shit to put the heavy copyright infringement, blockage or whatever they do to that shit on there. Because the minute that Sylvia would have played it, right, it would have shut her down. Meaning that there's a lot of shit that I might sneak and try to play. And when I say YouTube will shut that shit down quick as hell, they shut it down. They shut it down. Now, this is at a whole nother episode with Sylvia doing interviews or whatever with the Bruce. And then now you got the Bookham over there. He's over with the thing with the Carrie Kelly. And Bookham has the nerves to come out and talk about on his post that Sylvia, you're about to cause a rivalry between the brothers. Well, what's good for the goose is always good for the gander, because Bookham, you brought Carrie on the fucking phone questioning him. Ain't that like somewhat an interview? So if Sylvia does it, she's going to cause a rivalry between brothers. But if you do it, it's okay. That's double standards, bro. That's double standard. You're a double standard ass nigga. And it is what it is. You don't even know what the hell her interview or whatever it is that she's going to be doing with Bruce unless you done bought a membership. You done jumped the gun on that, which clearly shows that you do carry some level of hatred real bad for Sylvia, when you have stated many a times, if the hatred is VIA of that goddamn them suing about that car, then your hatred energy should be towards the person who you keep screaming, which was ownership number one, which was her husband. But you seem to still keep having a problem with Sylvia, and the shit is redundant, stupid, but oh well, it is what it is. So, but Chi-Town Finest, I'm gonna drop the link, and you're welcome to come on. What I'm saying is that the advice of whomever gave Carrie on how to handle his situation pertaining to his audio was wrong. The only advice that Carrie should have gotten was advice to go seek a professional attorney. Now, I do have another question, and I'm going to say it on here because I know when I log off of here, Chi-Town Finest, I'm going to forget it because my mind finna go on something else for today. And my question to you is, because there is energy now being showed that you and Sylvia is having some back and forth, name calling stuff. So I'm sure that you have reached a level where you can't stand her, she can't stand you. Now, you held this position. I got to ask woman to woman. This is just a woman to woman, hypothetical type of kind of question, right? You held the position as a law enforcer, right? Police. Do you think because of you defending Carrie Kelly or speaking for Carrie Kelly, had Sylvia kind of been down there, like how her and Hollywood got into their altercation, right? Do you think you would have arrested Sylvia? I'm just asking for a friend. I kind of got a feeling that you'd have threw Sylvia upside that damn car and arrested her on some goddamn premeditated freaking act. Those created laws that come about. Just to put her through the freaking turmoil of trying to get herself out of custody of a police officer or, being in jail. I don't know why I feel that. I feel that you would have arrested Sylvia dead on the spot. I mean, I'll be watching a lot of that shit out there, and I feel like a lot of police officers would use misuse they authority, and of course, it would have satisfied Carrie Kelly. Now, I just threw that out there. It don't mean nothing, so you don't need to don't get your panties all in a bunch. It was just like a senseless goddamn thought that I had based off of your professionalism as a police officer. That's all. I'm just acting. I got a gut feeling your ass would have been like, get up against the wall, bitch. See, get your ass up and spread your legs. You going to jail for intimidating and for stealing Carrie Kelly audio. But that's just me. I be having a wild, wild motherfucking thoughts like fucking Rihanna. What's her name? Wild, wild thoughts. I be like, what the fuck? I can imagine you though. I really could though. Hopefully that you would have not been that type of police officer, right? Where, you take sides on the streets and not let the court, or people, settle shit on their own. I don't know why I got a gut feeling your ass would have slammed Sylvia up against that car and threw them handcuffs on her. I really do. Hopefully it's not that bad. I'm gonna drop the link tonight. Like I said, there's just a few questions because even going into the police station, and you said that the police officer, he was the one that gave Carrie Kelly paperwork or whatever and told him, no, you have a copyright infringement. You have a copyright infringement where there was no other questions. The police officers didn't ask, well, where is this party? Well, speaking about Sylvia, I'm just calling it party. Where is this other party? Where is this party located? Where is this? Where's that? Has this? Where's that? To get more better advice on suing Sylvia. To me, it was sloppy. It was sloppy. It was sloppy when Bookham brought that darn Carrie Kelly on that damn phone call over there. Sloppy as hell because he's only doing it out of spite. Out of spite. And did you know, I just clicked on and why does he have Bruce and Carrie Kelly and then his picture in the middle? Why does this nigga always got to be somebody's stepbrother, stepson, and all this shit? What the hell is you, Booker? What the hell you got your picture thumbnail up there in the middle of them goddamn brothers for? What the fuck for? What for? Huh? Who that for? You be doing too much. You be doing too much, but this shit is fun to y'all. I don't care what people say. This shit is fun. So this morning I guess this shit steamed over, as they say, from last night with the Mont Par or something like that. I don't know. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I had been up for almost 12 hours yesterday. I was tired as fuck. I went to bed. But I'm finna go back and catch it because I want to make sure that I got the right stuff that I want to laugh about recorded. All that other goddamn yin yang ass shit, I don't give no fuck about this. So you say, no, I'm talking about Beauty. Sylvia came out and posted her paper about her and Carrie and the case being dismissed with prejudice. But then Chi-Town Finest comes back with her rebuttal, speaking about Sylvia didn't show or tell everything exactly how it went down pertaining their lawsuit. Chi-Town Finest reiterated some more information from her page, right, that I just so happened to catch, right? And then I heard her say, well, and one pap, and then she said catfish name, which really don't go to fucking together, but who gives a fuck about that shit, right? So I'm listening to her, and I'm saying, but wait a minute. See, sometimes, like what I do up in here, when you get to talking, you're going to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G in goddamn chronological fucking order. Because if it's a step missing, what you have done was did an impromptu for opinions or further questions to obtain the truth. You cannot tap dance around stories. I'm a nitpick. I nitpick. I'm gonna say that again. I'm a professional nitpick. Where you put a period at, I'm gonna have a question at. Where you put a question mark at, I'm going to have an answer at. Other than that, there's a whole lot of people that I work around will be in detrimental goddamn trouble up in this building had I not done so. So, the storyteller who tells the story, listen to the periods, listen to the questions. Now you develop your freaking question behind it. And let's see if they're going to be able to answer your question because there's a loophole here. Something is missing. There's no way that Carrie Kelly walked inside of a police station trying to sue someone for a substantial amount of $10,000 on his own. Where and when did he ever think about obtaining a professional freaking attorney to defend his case? Where? Did he never sought one? So if you have not never done a copyright infringement lawsuit, or you have not studied the laws pertaining on how to sue a person, why in the fuck would you be walking up in the police station getting answers from a fucking police officer instead of a goddamn attorney? It made no sense. Yes, she stated, and they struck her channel. The problem is not with Sylvia at that point. The problem, since Sylvia got the strike removed, is with YouTube. YouTube failed Carrie Kelly strike. His argument, and possibly had he known the law, is to, well, you can't sue YouTube over no shit like this, but he needs to question YouTube. Why did you remove the goddamn strike? This is my work. And then you prove to YouTube how this is your work. When did you make it? Where is the patent at? Who owns it? And could probably have, his strike would probably stand. Didn't challenge that. The challenge was towards Sylvia for having knowledge or some friends that knew how to get the fucking strike removed. So there's no base argument pertaining to those, to Sylvia and her people. That's just called chess, not motherfucking checkers. It's just a game of chess. You know, you wanted it to stick. Then you had to come with all your goddamn X, Y's, and Z's and dot your I's and cross your T's. That's it. It's chess. But, like I say, Chi-Town Finance could come on. Where's the paperwork? Where's the paper? Why did Carrie not obtain an attorney if he was so dead on, struck and serious about suing Sylvia for $10,000? People would have took this shit serious. Like, oh shit, Carrie didn't hire Johnny Cochran. God damn, this shit is serious. But no, he took the advice from his associates, his people, and God knows I hope he didn't take it from Bookham. I just know. I bring Carrie Kelly too. Have him call me, goddamn it. I gotta ask him, did you get this advice from Bookham? And you know Bookham is 1-0. Bookham lost his fight against paying off a goddamn car. I know you don't want no fight from him. You want to seek people that's probably 20-1. Bookham ain't doing shit but trying to put a 10 on it too. And that shit ain't real. Like, did you fact check your resources to see what their statistics are in winning? And that nigga lose every damn thing. He couldn't even win the fact on manipulating or trying to coerce the cousin over there with his long-winded church vibing having ass on dropping the freaking audio. He couldn't even get that done right. He messed that up. So that's all I'm saying. Chi-Town Finest is, why wasn't Carrie Kelly told that this is what you have, this is what it is? None of us are professionals about this stuff. But if you dead serious about you want to sue, because this your stuff, and Sylvia didn't have permission, here's a 1-800 number for this. I was about to say JB Byrider, but that ain't the right company. JG Wentworth, always available. All these people call and get consultation so that when you're ready to do it, because see, a person ain't got to sue in 24 hours. You ain't got to sue a person in 24 hours. You ain't got to drop a lawsuit in 2 hours. You need time to develop your case and make it strong. See, up in here, I got 14 days to drop some shit. Sometimes I'm ready in 3 to 5. Sometimes I'll wait and let them think I'm not coming and drop this shit on the 14th day. It's a risk because I could be playing with fire then. But when I know that I got a case that's solid and I know I'm just to walk away on this one with the win-win, I can wait 14 days. This ain't shit here. We can write this out. But I don't think that Kerry allowed himself enough time to write all of his facts, develop his timeline. I don't. To take to an attorney along with his proof of him owning something, and he has it in the library on copyright infringement. Just because you done made something, you done put it out, doesn't really mean that it's copyrighted. It's only a person's word of mouth saying that it's copywritten. Okay, show us, because you can authentic that on paperwork and contracts. You say you got a producer. Where is all of that stuff at? You're gonna have to be able to show that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't drop the damn link. I'm on my phone. You know I don't know how to drop the damn link. You know that. Not on the phone. I have no clue. I know that at the beginning of it, it'll ask you to click on the add a person, but I think you got to do it at the beginning. But I'm coming back live tonight, honey. I will be live when I get home. Give me a minute to, digress from this situation here. Sometimes, you got to close the chapter of something that you've been doing for the day and then open up another one with a fresh brain cell. Because after 8 hours here, my brain cell be straight up burnt up. You say they don't like her also because she gave Debo a platform to speak. That's another problem too, though, Randa. I don't understand that. Just because somebody goes over, speak on this one, speak on that one. As a human population or being, I don't understand how people get in their feelings or so to speak about that. However, before I contradict myself, let me put this right behind that as I period. I didn't get in my feelings when JoJo went to indulge into different or more commentary with other people. He knows the dealio on that shit. He knows that it was already a conflict of interest between her and I when she came on my channel, when Randa was on the channel. I did, and I had that choice to do so. That, whoa, this woman could possibly be toxic. I don't do motherfucking toxic. And I said that shit. And JoJo knew that shit. Once he made his decision to go on roundabouts, visit here, visit there, I now get to make a decision. No, no, and no. Because you have to be very, very careful on who you fuck with, who you talk to, who you moving with. And since I saw that a different move was made, I had to make a choice that would work for me. For me. There were no more to be had of conversations or anything to that fucking level. Here's why. Commentary is commentary. And when people develop topics for their commentary, you not knowing that you are speaking on something, right? You're just engaging in what the topic is. It's a, what do you call it? Let me see what you would call that shit, right? Well, a person, you just not, you're aware that you are in these conversations. But sometimes we want to be engaged in them so much, we become unaware about what the fuck we're saying. And I wasn't finna be in the trap though, in that shit at all. Well, let the shit go. Well, let it go. Do different things. Go do better. Go do this. So that was only said. I'm saying this so that I wouldn't contradict myself on how people are in their feelings or can get in their feelings going to other panels. Was I shocked? Yeah, like a motherfucker, man. I was like, damn, he fuck with toxic shit. How did I learn of the toxicity of her? I researched. Damn, she done been into it with that person, that person. Well, that person, then they kicked her out from over on the COVID side. And then that person, oh, hell no. So that I just no, no, and no. My most funniest and favorite one about her is when I went and researched and I looked up and I was like, okay, let me pull up T. Stevens, right? And I still had that video. And then they arguing, and, well, she's not arguing with him. He's rebuttal with that. And he was like, shit, girl, go put a bag over your head. And I was like, well, why would T. Stevens? How could this woman be this bad if you have this man telling her to put a bag over her head? Like, so at that point, I'm like, oh, this shit is bad. No, no, and no. We can't fuck with each other. I don't fuck with people. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. And she's so bad at it. And because when we fast talk, right, you'll be hearing out of her mouth like, I ain't say that, and it may not have said it that way, and you'll come back a different way of saying it, but it meant the same way that you said it the first time. Slick talking ass shit. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. So I was no, and at the end of the day, man, I wish they toxic shit well. I'd rather for the shit to be toxic somewhere else than toxic, over here. Gonna be toxic. Keep that shit over there. Y'all know that meme that's out there with that lady and her finger pointing? Is that Rihanna on there? Over there. Pap don't do that shit. No. He said that's why he didn't meet with the lawyer, because the lawyer would have told him that exactly, Queen E, basically. But when you have a grown person that does not utilize the common sense, right, that God gave you, you have to be able to recognize if a person is pushing you to do something to fulfill their satisfaction. You understand what I'm saying? Or are they pushing you because they truly, truly care about a situation that could be occurring to you? You have to know the fucking difference. And once you realize the difference, you can rationalize a great freaking decision to savage and benefit your domain, your peace, your energy. And once people be able to decipher that, just like that song, who that for? Who that for? Oh, you want me to do this because it's going to bring you a little bit of satisfaction because you into it with so-and-so and so-and-so. I have my best friend that I roll with. I have a few people. But just because this best friend is going through some situations or this or this or that and may not like this, that does not imprompt on me to be in the same feelings that she having or to do things among somebody else to satisfy her fucking feelings. That shit ain't gonna flow like that. I wouldn't been genuine, and I will not be genuine and authentic and loyal to me. That reduces my integrity. And I have to have those feelings amongst myself at 100 motherfucking degree. And that's what makes Papoose, the real fucking deal. Real motherfucking deal. I look at all these people out here, y'all ain't no real deal. Hell to the no. You're halfway there. You're halfway there. But y'all half step with that shit, man. I be cracking the fuck up. I be cracking up. Shout out to everybody in the goddamn chat here on this Thursday thumping goddamn morning. I got to go. Peace and love beyond to all of y'all. Utilizes your common sense. Keep your inner peace at your inner peace. Never allow anybody to control your inner peace. But my advice to you women and you men out there, level up your game. Because once your game is leveled up and you're at that financial stance of where you want to be, man, can't no nigga tell you no shit about you. Can't nobody tell you how to act, respond, or do none of that shit because you own you. You in control of you. But with you coming in on half of the game and one person over here with $1 million and you only got DoorDash, you already in motherfucking trouble. Sometimes you're going to have to fall back, take a seat. You ain't have no weight right now. Get your weight up. And book them. Stop counting my goddamn pockets before I slap you with $100 bill. I put that stuff up just to have a good cause for Keandre. That's all I did. Nigga, I ain't hurting on no motherfucking back child support or no motherfucking paying no damn rent or nothing over here. Nothing. So I thought I was doing something as a good cause out here. And there you go, want to go pour some damn salt on it. Nigga, I ain't begging for no damn rent. Are you out your fucking mind? I'm not even begging for anybody to send or Keandre a nice Christmas or whatever. I'm not. Because you best to believe what he don't have and what people don't want to help with or in that nature, Keandre ain't gonna never hurt, nigga. Ever. Never. If I got to put my last breath on this shit, that's where it's gonna go. He ain't never gonna hurt. So sit your ratchet ass down over here, count my damn freaking pockets. Good morning. Oh, what y'all got, potluck today?
No.
I forgot you bag lady. Yeah, but I gotta go, so y'all have a good goddamn day and stay tuned, cause the audio getting played and I feel like fucking laughing today, baby. I've been quiet these last couple of days. I'm gonna get on here because I gotta go see and get the update on this damn DJ Envy and Drake and Screw goddamn Sexy Red and or whatever, and she pregnant. But that goes to show you, he got millions and it looked like he settled for that. Then you got the other argument about here with Sexy Red music. Some of it was on some other girl was she claiming some of that damn music. I'm getting off that. So she claiming some of the music that she said Sexy Red and stole, and then I'm over here looking at this whole goddamn follow the camera ass Krishan and Blueface ass bullshit that's going on, and all the people in their feelings over there on that damn shit, and and what she shouldn't do and how she shouldn't do this. I'll be over here like it is some kindergarten ass shit. But most important today, y'all, I got to go catch up on the goddamn DJ Envy and what's the goddamn man name? Yeah, all of them in jail now and finna fight this goddamn case. And we can expect for some blogger over here or content creator now gonna pull their case and want to start talking about that and all of that shit. And it is what it is. I ain't got time for that shit. But y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Good day. Good day. And bye. Holla at you later. Tonight, y'all. Tonight.